Jacob and Esau reunite. After Laban left, Jacob was in the hill country of Gilead, in a place he called Mahanaim, because angels of God had known him. His twin brother Esau lived in the land of Edom, in the mountains of Seir. Jacob sent messengers to Esau to say, "Your servant Jacob has dwelt until now with Laban. He has cattle, donkeys, sheep, goats, and servants. He begs to find favor in your eyes." The messengers returned to report, "Esau is coming to meet you, and 400 men are with him." Jacob was very scared. He divided those with him into two groups so that if Esau attacked one group, the other group could escape. Jacob prayed, "Lord, you told me to return to my country and my kindred, and you would prosper me. I am not worthy of your goodness and faithfulness. Save me from Esau, for I fear he will come and attack us. You promised to make my descendants like the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered." Jacob chose a gift for Esau, 200 female goats and 20 male goats, 200 sheep and 20 rams, 30 camels with their young, 40 cows and 10 bulls, and 20 female donkeys and 10 female donkeys. He put each herd under a servant and sent them out at intervals. When the servants found Esau, they reported who they were and who had sent them. "This is a gift sent to my lord Esau by Jacob, who is coming after us." That night, Jacob sent his family and belongings across the ford of the Jabbok River. He was left alone. A man came and wrestled with him until dawn. When the man saw that he could not dominate Jacob, he touched Jacob's hip joint so that his hip was twisted. Then the man said, "Let me go, because it is already dawn." Jacob replied, "I won't let you go unless you bless me." The stranger replied, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men and won." Jacob said, "Please tell me your name." The man replied, "Why do you ask my name?" Then he blessed Jacob. Jacob named the place Peniel, saying, "I have seen God face to face, yet my life was spared." Jacob was limping because of his hip. He then saw Esau and his 400 men coming towards him. Jacob put the maidservants and their children in front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph behind. So he went ahead and bowed to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. Esau ran to meet Jacob and embraced him. "What is the meaning of all these flocks and herds that I have found?" asked Esau. "To find favor in your eyes, my lord," replied Jacob. Esau did not want the gift, but Jacob insisted. Esau returned thinking that Jacob would later follow to join him in Edom. Jacob, however, went to Succos, where he built a place for himself and made shelters for his livestock. From there, he moved to Shechem, where he built an altar to God. God then told Jacob to go to Bethel, the place where God had promised to take care of him. Jacob obeyed and built an altar to God. He then told his family to hand over all their foreign gods and the rings in their ears. Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem. God told Jacob that his new name would be Israel and that he would give this land to him and his descendants, who would become a nation. Jacob then traveled south. As they approached Ephrathah, Bethlehem, his wife Rachel began to give birth to a son. Rachel died giving birth, but the baby survived and was named Benjamin. Rachel was buried in Ephrathah and Jacob erected a pillar over her tomb. Jacob now had 12 sons. So Jacob traveled to Mamre, where his father Isaac was living. When Isaac died, Jacob and Esau mourned for him and buried him. Conclusion. The story ends with the brothers reuniting, who embrace and reconcile. Esau refuses the gift, but Jacob insists, and the two go their separate ways. The story highlights the importance of reconciliation and forgiveness, showing that it is possible to overcome differences and reconcile after moments of conflict. Like and share this video to learn more about this heartwarming and inspiring story.